What's going on, guys? Caleb here, Caleb's Property Maintenance. Thanks for coming back for yet another video. Alright guys, so today you might be a little bit questioning what the title of this video is about. I'm about to share that with you right now. So for me, I know we're inside a week here leading up to Thanksgiving, and I hope all you guys have something to be thankful about this Thanksgiving season, but I'd just like to share with you guys what I'm most thankful for this Thanksgiving season. And this may come across to you as somewhat different, but just bear with me and make sure you guys watch the video the whole way through. So what I'm the most thankful for this Thanksgiving season is Jesus Christ dying on the cross and saving me, Caleb, personally from my sins, so that way I could have a home in heaven with him when I die one day. And you may be wondering, well, Caleb, how do I know that what you're saying is legitimate? What is the truth? That's just a bunch of hogwash. Well, here, let me read a verse from the Bible for you. You guys probably all know it by heart. At least you should. And that would be John 3 and verse 16. That's the Gospel of John, chapter 3, verse 16. It says, "For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." So right there, let me back it up a minute. For God so loved the world. How much did he love the world? He loved the world so much that he gave his only begotten Son. Let's stop there for a second. I cannot imagine giving my one and only Son to die on a cruel cross just to save a wicked and lost world. But that's what God did. It says it right there. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. But why did he do that? That whosoever believeth in him, whosoever, it means anyone, even me, even you. It's that simple, that whosoever believeth in him, puts their faith in him, acknowledges that they're a sinner and there's nothing that they can do in and of themselves to save them. But Jesus Christ dying on the cross made it so that if we would just put our faith in him, we could know for a fact, 100% sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that when you die, you will go right to heaven and live with him forever. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And the next verse, John 3:17. This is another proof of how much he loved the world. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world. In other words, cast judgment on everybody else. Oh, you're wicked, you're so bad, you're going to hell, all this and that. No. God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. So throwing back on verse 16, the previous verse, about if we would just believe on him, we would be saved. And then the next verse, if we keep going, verse 18, "He that believeth on him is not condemned." That's awesome. "He that believeth on him is not condemned. But he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed on the name of the only begotten Son of God." So basically it's saying, if you have not believed in Jesus Christ, you're already on your way to hell. That's just the facts. There's no way I can get around that. There's other verses in the Bible that talk about that. For you're dead in your trespasses and sins, and other verses like that. God loved us that much that he gave his only begotten Son, that if we would just acknowledge that we are a sinner and there's nothing that we can do in and of ourselves to save us, but there's a God in heaven, and that if we just call out to him in prayer, he will hear us. And I had the privilege of doing that when I was, I don't remember the exact date, but I think I was about 6 or 7 years old. I realized that I was a sinner and there's nothing I could do to save myself, but Jesus Christ died on the cross for me. I can't believe that God would send his only son into this world. He would be born in a manger, as we know the Christmas story, and that he would ultimately die on the cross for Caleb, for me. That really is pretty amazing, guys. You know, I really love landscaping, as you guys know, and lawn care, but that pales in comparison as to what Jesus Christ did for me, so that I know without a shadow of a doubt, when I leave this world, I will go straight up to heaven to be with him for all eternity. And guys, if you think about it, eternity is a very long time. We can't even quite wrap our minds around it. But that's what the Bible says, and that's what I believe. And I just wanted to share that with you. And on the flip side, though, for those of you that don't believe, it saddens my heart so much, because he that believeth not is condemned already. And each and every one of you is sad to say it. If you have not believed, I know exactly where you'll spend eternity. And that should really shake you and cause you to really consider what the things I've had to say. Guys, that's how much this means to me. As much as I know you guys know how passionate I am about lawn care and landscaping, but that to me means so much more than that. Lawn care and landscaping is nothing compared to that. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys and say that's what I am most thankful for this Thanksgiving season. And I mean, the list goes on and on after that. I'm thankful for a nice warm house, so I don't have to live outside in my trailer, as some have said. I'm thankful for a nice family who supports what I'm doing, and I mean, the list just goes on and on. I'm thankful that he gave me the ability to work and even, you know, purchase things like the trailer, my truck, the mowers, all that stuff. And the list goes on and on. I could just keep rambling all night, but you guys get the point. So that's what I'm most thankful for, and I'm even thankful that I get to work with Schiller Grounds Care. I have a Little Wonder push blower right now. Here's a little plug. If you follow me on Instagram, you would already know this. But because you don't, you have to find out later. So make sure you head on over to Instagram and go follow Caleb's Property Maintenance. And you'll be the most current that you can possibly be with everything. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching this video. I know you guys haven't seen me cry before, but I'm not Mr. Tough Guy, that's for sure. So, alright guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I will be able to get some footage of the Little Wonder. For those of you that don't know, I have owned a Billy Goat 9 horsepower push blower for 3 or 4 years now, and I wanted to compare it to the Little Wonder. So Schiller Grounds Care was kind enough to offer me the opportunity to use the Little Wonder extensively, and so I'm very thankful for that, and I can't wait to compare the two. So make sure you stay tuned. There's probably going to be a video, just footage of the Little Wonder and Billy Goat working, and then I'm going to do a comparison video. So make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you click that bell so you can get all the notifications. And thanks so much guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.